Okay, it's going live now, bruh. So yeah, Cole, one of the boys, is still here, but it's not. It's not cold beer. This is fucked. At least it's colder, I suppose, isn't it? That doesn't sound very good, does it? It's like glitching it out. Look at the state of this. Right. That's just how sad it is, you know? Okay. I think that's it. Welcome back to your boy, uh, Dick Critical here. A lot of people they were saying nasty things. They're like, "Oh, you're not the right well color to do this," and I said, "That's whack." Because I can name loads of very very successful. Um, well, I don't want to go into it too much because it's meant to be a nice frothy little. I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to do any of that because it's just too dark. Because I think we're at a very interesting precipice of that. And it's going to happen. Alright, so, I don't know if people remember, but we were getting to the fun part in the Bleach moment. I'm not very interested by anything still. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, Snickers. No one told me anything about the stickers. Yeah, let's do this. I devilishly left it on a bit of a cliffhanger. I know this is a big one. Do I get to actually play as Master Order? Like, is he a character? He probably should be. He's probably. My only criticism is like he didn't get to sort of use Master Order on Aizen. I could have been a more fun ending, I think.
レスレクシオセグンダエターパエスパーダの中で俺だけがこの2段階目の解放を可能にしたこの姿アイゼン様にもお見せしている
Probably puts him in the top 10 sorry the top 3 I think that's kind of meant to be the point is that
この姿を目にしてまだ戦う意志があるのか愚劣だ明らかな実力差の相手に勝てるつもりで戦う
Let's be honest it's sort of like
理解の
there's a lot of things that I'm like did he become the Vaster Order because he shoots him in like the quote-unquote no, I just think it was a bit creative ones. But then it just does make you well, I don't know, because it's like I think the whole thing is it's like when he becomes a hollow he gets in high speed regeneration. I think that does show because he gets like cut and it's just like his wound just instantly heals.
黒崎の冷圧を感じない。どこだ。
ちょうどいい。よく見ておけ。お前が希望を託した男が命を閉ざす瞬間。
And I'm usually alcohol. Oh, that meme with the guy who put like the board. It says if you think this guy is like, acting a bit handsy. I actually didn't realize that was like based on a drawing. I suppose that's a stupid soy jack or something, but no, I think they all do actually belong to. Yeah, I think they all do belong to real pictures. It is funny because I probably should be using Twitch because I'm getting like nothing. I've been doing this for absolute donkeys. And I'm only just doing it because, like, fuck it, like, I actually, in a sort of narcissistic way, sometimes I do, like, rewatch little bits and I'll clip, like, funny parts and just use them on my, like, my Twitter account. But it's like, I've probably been doing this for a year, I generally just, and yeah, I get it, I'm from the UK, and, like, yeah, it's just a lot of shit, like, I don't know, you gotta grind the right way, and I'm just like, I'm too lazy, so I can't be fucked. Like, whatever, if you wanna do that, whatever, I don't care. I've been doing it. If people wanna find it, go for it. I'm just sick of just like, all this bullshit where you just... Wow, if you're to like, fuck that, I got like life to do, man. I got kids and stuff. Is that you're gonna also want to do a lot of ground and find people who got the same kind of fellow as you. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna be like you. I don't want to do that. Because you're already just creating this strange like power dynamic. Because it's like, oh, we're gonna respect. Oh my god. probably just do one at a time. I could probably get... I'm gonna go for... Sick! Look at this! How much power we got?
生きているはずがない。その姿は何だ。お前は誰だ。
You really gonna try and fight me?
どこを見ている。聞こえないのか。お前は誰だと聞いている。どうやら言葉が通じんらしいな。
Yeah, let me try again. I mean, he probably is pretty hard. So I'm guessing I can transform. Yeah, no, am I in that?
生きているはずがない。その姿は何だ。
Wow.
お前は誰だ。 聞こえないのか。お前は誰だと聞いている。
Yeah, you do.
言葉が通じんらしいな。
Oh no. I will protect him. No, I don't believe it. Oh. Holy shit. That was mental.
俺の能力の最たるものは攻撃性能じゃない。再生だ。数多くいるアランカルたちの中で俺だけが脳と臓器以外の全ての対抗像を超速再生できる。いくらお前の攻撃能力が高まろうと動きを止めて様子を見るようではこの俺を倒すことなど不可能。
He did a good job.
そこにいろ。恐怖を感じるほどの実力差の相手にまだ勝てるつもりでいるとは。命を閉ざせ。それが全力。なるほど。それが全力か。これは割り上がる。消して。これを消して。
I don't actually. This is very good, isn't it?
くだらぬ傷だ。わめく。それがどうした。それが全力か。
It's gonna be a close one, guys. It's gonna be very close. Down to the wire.
実力差の相手まだ勝てるつもりでいるとこれで終わりだ。
I don't really think I'm using this.
遊びはここまで。
Yeah, that's pretty fun, though.
今のは瞬歩じゃない。ソニートだ。近づくなよ。そこにいろ。できればこいつを近くで撃ちたくはない。
Lanza del Embargo.
Lanza del Relampargo.
Oh, yeah. I know French. That is a dope moment. Again, like I say, anyone who, like, if you're playing this, watch the fights, because... No. I didn't know the game was this far. I can't believe it. I can't mad. But that was very clutch. That was really clutch. I didn't feel in control. I mean, I'm gonna play again because I gotta do it again. He does feel like a really fun character, but that AI wasn't like fucking around. I did not feel like if I'd lost that, I probably would have not cared. Yeah, at least it's a bit cooler today. It's still a bit warm, but not as bad. Yeah, that was so clutch. Alright, so okay. He's different. Yeah, it probably helped I read what he does, but he's fun. He did like a good job of making him feel ready, and that like level 2 attack, special attacks was very good. He just like rolls and it just like loads of damage. I know, I'd be a bit like that. It's like talking dead. I only wish he came back. I just kind of wish like it would have been like almost a perfect poetic justice for Isaac if he lost Ishiko being Master Lorder, because the whole point was like he's like the bastardization of like what he was trying to do. Oh sorry, well Uehara did it to kind of save Ishiko using methods that hollow tree. Because he knows, and that's like, I think when Ishiko does that training, like, you know, Uehara's, he's got like that thing, and then like the chain starts like eating itself. Like, all that sort of stuff is so cool. Again, they just kind of didn't really expand on it. It's just like, and then they released like the mini chapter about this Hassan Piper's favorite sword.
もう決着はついた。そいつは敵だが、死体まで切り刻む必要はない。聞こえないのか、黒崎。やめろと言ってるんだ。そうしたら本当にお前は人間じゃなくなる。
Ethan, the dumb bitch is telling you to wake up. Ethan, lots of sabra. Whoa. This is why I don't let knives in the house, because especially if you're gonna throw a katana, like that's pretty brutal. If you miss, you're fucked. But if you get hit, if you like he just like javelin throws that into it. And he's got some kind of like telepathic power. I don't know if that all can't be sort of exhibit that, but he's certainly the first I think where it happens, and it's generally like he like swings. Oh, that's probably nothing to do with it. He does do a Star Wars. I don't recall seeing any other Shinigamis that can do that. I could be very wrong. Except Aizen, who just literally is like all the actor. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's part of his power. It's like he says, Spankai, like, and like a big bombastic thing. It kind of like makes him insanely quick. Has a super sleek sword, and he can just focus. He's just like the classic shonen jump trope. Is they always have like some kind of focused attack that's just like they can focus all of their energy into one blast, and so it's just something. It's like Kamehameha gets Gotenchu. Yeah, even I'd say like Luffy's like bazooka or just whatever like medium of gear he's in. It's just like a format of the two-handed back like thing. I don't even know if that is like most powerful move anymore. It probably has to. I don't know, because Gear 5 you can just do whatever, so probably not. His most powerful move now is just Gear 5. Like, I'm not even saying like a specific move. It's just Gear 5 just lets him do anything. Like, I think like the sort of the poetic. Sorry. Yeah, I think you're actually meant to keep the sword in. I'm not even joking. If you're unfortunate enough to have that happen, don't pull it out. Especially if it's something that big, because it actually potentially could be stopping like major bleeding. I know it sounds really. Yeah, that's probably. Dust. Look, he's only 15, remember? So you always talk about women having healthy body standards. No, he looks like me, kind of like now, but I've spent like a long time having to like exercise to get this build. Yeah, I love his design. It's like very like. Well, it just fits him perfectly. He's just meant to be like nihilism, which is just complete bleakness of just that future and just super pessimistic about everything and just always seeing like that there's no point in anything. It's all just like life is pointless. You're gonna die all alone. And they get that perfectly. It's just like some like vampire demon thing. It's good. It's like cutscenes. That's why I'm not skipping them or anything. All this is really pretty fun. Like, yeah, like even this. They put some effort into it. It's not just like some. When you play like some games, like, it'll just be him standing there and just be like really shitty smoke effect. Like, all this is pretty good. No. I'm only afraid of the things that are real. That would probably have been like the. その中に見えるのかその頭蓋を砕けばその中に見えるのか貴様ら人間は Yeah, secret. That's pretty. I like that. Very good. Yeah, that's good. They've done a really good job. And again, I still haven't spoiled this. But I haven't like read any reviews. I haven't seen any videos. Anything. I like to do that. That's normally why I like to buy games new, actually. I know that sounds really, like, a bit arrogant, but it is mostly because then I just feel like I'm not going to get tempted by an Angry Joe show episode coming out or some shit, and like someone's clipped it and they're just gonna like put it on social media, and they just like some fuckhead did that. I didn't actually care, but I deliberately just wound it. I got angry on X because someone just like put like the ending to the new Squid Games just in like a thing. I was like, you fucking idiot! Like, and it literally had just come out like 3 or 4 hours ago. So he must have just been like jerking it and just like watching it as quick as he can. Ooh. So there's gonna be one more then, isn't there? So actually there's 5 chapters, that's pretty good. Or might be more, because maybe they did the whole shit with Iceland. So what's I had to do something, didn't I? Only real ones. What the hell is this? Oh,
生きているはずがない。その姿は何だ。お前は誰だ。聞こえないのか。お前は誰だと聞いている。どうやら言葉が通じんらしいな。
Oh, I don't believe this. Gotta listen to Radiation Man. It's radioactive man.
バカな。生きているはずがない。その姿は何だ。お前は誰だ。
Zero just fuck.
聞こえないのか。お前は誰だと聞いている。
I'm actually intimidated.
どうやら言葉が通じんらしいな。そう。それが全力だ。
Oh my god. You're right. Oh. Shouldn't really fundamentally.
黒崎。バカ。生きているはずがない。その姿は何だ。お前は誰だ。どこを見ている。聞こえないのか。お前は誰だと聞いている。どうやら言葉が通じんらしいな。それがどうした。それが全力だ。それが全力だ。甘い。遅いぞ。
No, it said it was like unblockable. Man, not as easy as it looks out. I don't know why it's getting so difficult. Clearly got, like knows what not to. Name is spelled correctly. I might be wrong. That doesn't look right. Maybe it's just how I see it. It doesn't feel right. Oh, bro. I literally, I don't, I literally, like, I don't know, I just missed one thing and I got absolutely murdered for it. I'm speechless. And I was like, what?
生きているはずがない。その姿は何だ。お前は誰だ。聞こえないのか。お前は誰だと聞いている。どうやら言葉が通じんらしいな。我々
I was doing the best at the start. It's so fucked. It's crazy, isn't it? I could have just trailblazed it. I would never have known. I'd go online and people would be like talking about how fucking hard this was. Yeah, I'd be the only person. Oh, man, really? Are you kidding me? The AI is acceptable. That's how it feels. Look at this. I know it's like not really, but. Oh, my character is reaching. No, wait. Good work, man. Feels like he has to do like a lot more. I mean, I guess Hack, bitch. I love it. It knows. Perfect. Oh, I think you're gonna regret it. Alright, Blocko. No. I lost. There's joke's on you. Yeah, that's fine. I can accept that. Maybe it's really tough, but I did it. Did do it first time. Well, no, not quite, but. That was insane. Anyone who watched that back, he's like, he obviously has like been buffed, because he like did pretty much that whole bar of one attack. I know it was level 2, but like pretty much, even like the red part. Like, I don't know if it's like rubber banding or something, but just that felt stupid.
Yeah. ちょっと見ねえ間にずいぶんでかくなったじゃねえか。見違えたぜ。
イチゴ、なぜ一人なのだ。井上を助けに行ったのではなかったのか。
But it's a good fun time.
助けたさ。今は上で石田の手当てをしてる。ここで
It's like Jesus, you killed Okoyoro. But he doesn't care.
ここで待ってろ、ルキア。すぐに片付けて現世に行く。こんなつまんねえ戦い、さっさと止めんだよ。
あの目は戦いに勝利した者の目ではない。これから敵を切ろうという者の目でもない。天外の上で一体何があったのだ。
He won, but not on his own terms. In Japanese culture, it's like shame. And that's like the worst thing you can ever bring back to shame. Just fight him. Just fight Log Mode. Whoa. He like just cuts his throat. His neck a little bit. There's no. Just nick it.
みんなのとこから引き離せれば力でてめえを叩き潰せ。
Yeah, I think if like Ishigo like killed Aizen as the Bastard Lord, there would have been a bit more like a poetic irony to it, because it's like his failed experiment was like what came back to kill him. But they didn't. They just again gave him like a stupid Deus Ex Machina. It was like the stakes just weren't that interesting. It was like, oh, he loses all his powers, but I don't think anyone wanted him to do that. Like that's just like if Goku did that. Like, I don't think most people would be very happy. Okay, I guess I can do one more Kamehameha, but guys, I'm telling you, once I do it, I'm never gonna be able to do it ever again. You just would be like, oh, I think part of it is just because the fans just know like, it's either that's the end of the story, or there's just going to be another absolute ridiculous bullshit retcon how he can get powers back. It just always just ends up either being the plot of the next season, which you just means like they're going to use this as a room to let all of the secondary characters breathe, and so then you realise actually you did fall in love with the main character. And you're not really that invested in the quest he's going on. You're just like, you want to see your character keep getting more and more powerful, but then you just see him like go to the bottom after you've been with him for like 3 seasons. It's just bullshit. Well, at least with like Goku. Yeah, maybe they do have like a cringy montage episode, or you know, even that whole episode. They're just like they'll just have like scenes of just him training, or Vegeta and him training. It's just like those are there just to kind of remind you that like that, you know, they are like having to work for it. It's not just Bleach. Because I think there's one of the best animes or mangas that I think a lot of people recommend to me, which I just don't, just because I don't know. I'm just so lazy. You know, so I don't really like watching a lot of like fiction really anymore. I know that sounds really cool. I'll play games, but I don't want to play anime games. I know that sounds really stupid. I'd rather watch it. Like, this is very myopic about what I'm kind of like prepared to invest myself into. I don't know. Generally, like, the story of an anime has got to be quite good for me. It's well into it. I don't want to sound arrogant. I just generally, it's going to have to be something of like a decent caliber. Like, that's usually any time. Aside from the fact that I've got like young kids, I'll just watch whatever they want to watch. But like, if it's me just by myself, if I'm ever going to do this, oh my god, it's going to be fucking good for me to get off my ass, sit myself down and breathe. You know what I mean? This is kind of like why these companies do have a real hard job, because no one's having kids, and obviously like. Yeah, kids fine. I find that actually a lot of kids struggle to sit down for over 2 hours. That's why I think films are going to start to go down. Like, I went to try and watch Dogman with my kids, and they were starting to really struggle at like the hour mark. Like, just think, a lot of people think it's like ADHD, but I just think it's an inherent evolutionary trait that kids are going to be having, which is that their brains are going to be learning to process information faster, because it's just, that's what happens when you kids, you have kids, you want them to be developing better, they should be smarter than you, they should hopefully be able to pick up information faster than you, because they have better resources, they've got better tools than us. So it's stupid when people are just like, oh, kids are brain rot now, they don't know how to read. That's just a classic clock, like, you know, a 12 hand a second, sorry, minute an hour clock. And it's like, well, okay, fine, they don't need to. Like, where was the period in time where like we dogged on people who didn't know how to read sundials? Do you know what I mean? Like, there would have been a period where like people, if it was, you had a pocket watch, or you had to ask the fucking one man in town who so when was the period when he was like, laughing at all the like the Luddites who just didn't want to move on to that? And, like, yeah, what idiots! Still don't know how to read. Still don't know how to read a sundial. See what I mean? It's just like that's gonna keep happening, because it's just gonna be like not so much that it's stupid. It's like you don't need to teach stuff like you don't need to teach kids how to use a pager. You don't need to teach kids how to use a fax machine. You need to teach kids how to wire those old VHSs, VCRs, and shit. No, we made it easier, and that's the point. So they can focus on other stuff. The other stuff is the fact that they don't need to sit and learn facts, because it's not like the old days where you had like the boffin, like I'm saying this like really, the boffins are the teacher, the professor at the front who knows all the information, and they've got like the sources being books and you know, educating stuff, tangible things that they had to pay lots of money to have, and that was when that knowledge was a little bit more lock and key. Now it doesn't work like that, because it's just, you could go and ask AI for anything. You can ask, you don't really need it. It's just more like you're trying to teach kids, probably just more to like socialize and try and just prepare them for school, sorry, work, but then just try and, that's what I mean. I think like school's probably just too antiquated in the sense of what we're teaching them. It's like, can all kids write? Maybe not, but do they actually need to write if they can type? Do you see what I mean? Obviously reading is still imperative, but I think most kids, I'm not. I would just out of, I guess, interest, just watching TV, I suppose, and just like playing games. Maybe I don't know. I might be really arrogant. There's probably like a billion people who are like, I don't know.
そうだけど、それがどうでしたか？どうもこうもねえよ。バケモンみたいに強くて。
Yeah, we just kind of need to be teaching kids about like how to socialize with each other, try and form meaningful friendships and relationships. Don't, because the problem we're having now in society is that everyone is just seeing the superlatives of everything. So what I mean is that, and I had a few like ex-friends, and I actually did just kind of coldly just say fuck this, because I just, it got to a point where I was hanging out with people in real life, and it's like, I could just feel like they were like defending people they listen to on YouTube or streamers, and I'd never spoken to them before, and they were like kind of like felt like they were respecting them like more than like me, who's their real friend, and who'd actually like, done things to help them out. Because all this dude had done was just like obviously talk to them, and it just made me kind of sick that you got like people who probably would defend like their favorite idols online, favorite celebrities over like like real life friends and stuff. Like if I call it Asmundor the Virgin, there'd probably be a couple of white knight male sims who like say like, show me a little picture of your girlfriend. Just be like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. The Roach King does get laid. But my point is like, I'm more concerned about like those people, not even like what they're saying, whatever. It's just the fact that like someone is just willing to just tribally just say something like a rebuttal like that. Just be like, you know, why do you even care so much? Like, okay, I bet you if someone mocked your brother and said the same thing, you'd probably just laugh along with them. Or yeah, or just laugh at your brother. But for some reason, if someone like, you know, some celebrity, you have no idea. He has no idea who you are. And even if they do, like, who are they? They're just like, they are a person, just like anyone. Like Jesus Christ, he like taught everybody so simply. You know, he never wanted people to, you know, he did want followers, but he never like made it abundant that he wanted like celebrities and other icons aside from God. Because that's, I mean, that's what he was doing anyway. People were following him. He was like spreading the word of God, but he wasn't like asking for donations and money, and basically just trying to form like a little echo chamber so you can have your king in the echo chamber. They've kind of got all your dogmas and kind of all of like your main gripes and issues in the world, and it's just like slightly fine-tuned so you get like your different kind of players on the avenue. And the whole point being is just you're trying to like it's like, you know, like when you have rat kings where they're just like a big pile of rats and all their tails are intact. It's like that, and it's just like you've got like some giant massive king queen rat just gonna, is that the end? No, there's definitely got to be like the raid on, if it isn't, I'll lose my shirt, because I know those characters are playable and I'll be like, what was the point? We're there, dude. See, look at this, we're going back in time. I mean, I didn't I mean, it's sad, because again, I think I said this again, so I would give this game a legitimate 9 out of 10 if they've included the 1000 by war. Because they haven't, I'll only give it a 7. Sorry. And maybe an 8. 7.5 to 8. It's been really good. I'll give it an 8. I would give it an 8, yeah. Just because I don't even know like what a 10 out of 10 fighting game would even look like. Okay, and also I feel like, again, it's like I'm gonna be one of those assholes where, like, I'd call it, like, in customer service, I hated having people like that, because they, in, like, most jobs, like, I'm not even kidding, they're so scrupulous that generally, like, and if something's not a 10 out of 10, that will still be, like, a blotch on your, like, your record. And I just remember sometimes doing demos, and I'd usually get, like, 10 out of 10, so you just got, like, sometimes you're those assholes, like, they'd just be like, oh, you only gave you a 9 out of 10 just because 10 out of 10 is impossible. And it's like, that shitty little bit of text he's wrote, that doesn't get included into it. Like, my boss isn't going to see that. That's just going to get pushed into some kind of nothing. They'll just, they don't even probably process that. My boss is just going to take that 9 and just be like, how? Why did you not get a 10? What could you have done to improve on that? And then I like, showed them the report and said, no, look, they just said this. And they're like, yeah, but they only always say that. They just say that because they just don't want to say anything. And they're like, can you go back and, like, re-watch the video and just sort of, like, that's some bullshit. And I'm not gonna, like, mention the gender or race of, like, the boss, but usually you'd end up wasting your time doing it, and you'd then, like, give it to them, and they wouldn't really ever do anything with it because, again, that's not the point. And it's like, I know they're doing that, so then that's just crippled, like, any relationship I'm ever gonna form with them, because, like, in my opinion, if you've already, like, just, sort of shown your hand to me that, like, you're prepared to just do things nefariously just for the fuck of it, like, yeah, you've just killed any, like, I'm not going to make any effort with you, like, why am I going to go and, like, support you if, like, you're going to get chewed out by, like, your boss? I'm just going to be like, I'm going to be sat there wanting you to fail. Like, that's why I just think it's so stupid when people do things like that in the office, because I just think, yeah, maybe you get, like, an initial dopamine hit doing it, and that's probably it, because I think sometimes people lack, it is foresight, isn't it? Behind the foresight, I think it's foresight forward, to understand the consequences of what probably could happen. Like, oh, if I steal this, like, candy bar, what's the ultimate worst case scenario? Well, maybe there's someone vigilantly watching on the camera, and they're so used to it that they're going to just be, like, really hot on your ass as soon as they see that you're going to steal it, and you're going to end up potentially being wrestled on the ground. If you're in America, maybe they're going to, like, have a gun and they might threaten you with that. And then, like, what are you going to do at that point? Are you going to just, like, start crying and say, I'm sorry, I won't do it again? Or are you going to, like, try and run down the street? And you see what I mean? Like, that's what a smart person would do. But certain people don't, so they'll just steal the candy bar, and then that's where you just get these videos where, like, you just see these people, and it's like, they think they've been getting away with it, and I'm just like, no, it's never worth it. It really is never worth it. I just don't. It's the shame, I think, as well, and just, like, I guess it's just like, yeah, it's the shame. I guess it's, like, the desperation. It's, like, humiliation. It's all of that, but we've kind of removed that because, again, we all just sort of don't have a community anymore. We all go and we all, like, watch our favorite streamers. We don't want to make friends because it's too difficult. We want to just sit around and we just want to listen to our favorite streamer watch the same couple of, like, slop channels, give this slightly different, like, nuanced, whatever sort of, like, the zeitgeist, or whatever leaning they were on politically, whatever's kind of hot with that, just give that spiel. Have an angle, have a pet, preferably like a dog, a cat. If you've got anyone in your family who's, like, vulnerable, mention that. I don't, and I'm actually just I'm gonna wear that as a badge of honor. I'm just gonna say, no, I'm very lucky. I don't have anyone who's, like, in a wheelchair. I don't have anyone who's, like, wrongfully put in prison. Yeah, but that I won't get part because people don't want to watch that. They don't want that. They want to have someone who's got like, I don't know, dad who's in a wheelchair, like a war vet or something like that. He's like a bit crazy and he's like got a gun and he's just like a rocking chair like that. You want that because that's like slightly unhinged. It's not fun when you like speak with someone who's got like all their shit together, and that's almost the other side of the coin, which I think a lot of these people is. It's like, are they aware that they might be the butt of the joke? Because I think sometimes they're just sort of like conduits of like slop and what's that phrase that I keep using now? The whole what's it called? What's it called? It's when you're living through. It begins with P. The words on like the precipice on the top of my tongue. It's like when you're living parasocial. Parasocial. It's all very parasocial. Just doing was vicariously living through your favorite celebrities and just forming this strange parasocial, weird cult-like bond where you're going to protect it. You know, you ever go on any social media and you see someone making a joke at your favorite king. Yeah, it's not Jesus Christ, it's not God, it's not... Might be Allah, shouldn't be. And then, yeah, you get angry, you get really angry. How dare you? How fucking dare you? That person makes me laugh. And that's worth more than anything in the world. See these house I built? That's not even as good as someone making me laugh. I have all my money, because I like it when my people laugh. I don't really like it when I have to go to the doctors, because I'm ill, so I don't like that. So no, and they get paid okay. But, you know, Asmongold, he deserves, because he really makes me laugh, and I like it when I laugh. I feel good when I laugh, so therefore, I should give all the money I get to the things that I like, because as long as I like it, that's good. I get a direct dopamine, I can see it, give them money. Any other service, I'm like... Nah, you know, it's just a necessity. I have to get my hair cut. I have to. I got to go to the shops and get the food. It's like, I'm not going to tip the farmer. Fuck that. But when Asmongold says his funny take, it makes me laugh. The Rat King needs his cow, his cheese. Dick Crickle needs his cow. Remember, that's your money as well. You're giving them your money. So, you know, you're getting screwed over at like your job because you're probably getting underpaid. But you're just giving away your free money again, all your time, because that counts. So I'm not going to let you off. You're going to be, you know, watching it because it still counts. Because I could argue actually that time you could be using is almost priceless if you've got a good enough initiative. As long as your eyes are glued, they've got you. You've got like so many minutes in this world. You gotta really think, in the next 20, 30 years, you really think you're gonna be remembering these people? Do you think they're gonna remember you? Probably not. But do you know who would? Oh, I don't know, if you have family, if you formed some good friends in real life. Instead, that's why everyone's just walking around unable to talk to each other. No one wants to talk on the phone, no one wants to do anything. If you want to have sex with people, you've got to have like a million contracts because no one wants to touch anyone. And it's this whole world is just absolutely insane. And if Jesus Christ came back today, he would just be like me. He'd just be like really pissed off at everyone. He'd just be like, what's happened? Like, given you guys like, you know, my life, and that's what you're doing with it. You're like, can't sort it out. So this is why the aliens haven't come and like try to help out because they're confused why like you're one species but you can't get on. So what's all this bullshit with women? Why like why do women in modern countries not want children? It's like you seem to be the first species that's just gonna like actually R-word itself just for the sake of development. It's just the most insane thing. It's like we are literally gonna like potentially the world, there's only 13% of the world is white people. So that's about there's about a billion people white. And that's just going to keep going down because feminism it's been too good. Whoever put the money into feminism, I don't know if that's ever going to be like some insane conspiracy. There's going to be like big Russia or big like Islam. It's going to be that won't surprise me one bit though. But this was something I couldn't have had any control with. The roots of it were like the seeds were way planted. Like by the time I went to school in the 90s, like kids school, early 2000s. Well, no, it would have been the early 90s. Yeah, it was like feminism was probably already into like phase. Yeah, it was like phase 2 at that point because women had already been able to vote and stuff. Obviously, it'd been all phase 3, I think. I think phase 3 was like, yeah, phase 2 was like being able to own and go to work. No, it's just being able to have your own place. And then phase 3 was going into the workforce. And it's like, so we were probably like, I'm not kidding. Yeah, maybe like the first kind of decade of kids or so that were being taught this new like feminist angle, like people who were like born in like the early 80s, you probably would have had that. You probably still would have had very much like the women and men do like different like lesson types, and the men do wood tech and shit, or like learning how to solder, whereas the women do like home ec and like sewing and baking and stuff. And that was just kind of expected, but now like nuclear family is just considered to be like the most oppressive thing in the universe. Having kids is seen as being like shameful for women. Women have been like brainwashed to go to work, which is like the one thing I think a lot of blokes really don't want to do. But women saw like us, and you know why men actually enjoyed it? It was because there was no women. So it was just like a nice little boys' club, and that's why it worked, because guys just have that. Like if guys just can say stuff without any red tape, and that I can't even. Feminism has ruined. I'm just saying it's and I notice it at my job. It's ruined it. I just can't have a relation. I don't think with anyone that works. I just can't be bothered with the risk. I can't be bothered with the heartache if anything went wrong. I can't be bothered with me accidentally laughing at the joke incorrectly, me saying get a little bit loose lips, or I can't be bothered, so I just don't even bother. I don't even bother, and I have got to the age where I just feel like I in the 20s, yeah, I did all that shit. I'm not like a spruce chicken anymore. I've got like shit. I've got kids. I don't care. I don't care about being one of the boys. I don't give a shit. Like if I go to a conference and I finish at 5. I'm gonna hopefully be back in that hotel by 6, and just having a shower, winding down, finding somewhere to eat, get a few beers with me, and go to bed. And just like do it repeat. I'm not going out. I think that's the sad thing. I'm in like coming up to my mid-30s now, but like. My brother's in his 40s, and he's like, he's when you're blokes who are in their 40s, you really start to then think about like, where are you in life? Like, have you done everything you wish you wanted to do? And you really start to like linger on these decisions and stuff. Whereas I'm in my 30s, where I'm sort of at that kind of like, I feel like I am at that most powerful decade as a bloke. I'm not saying I am, but I'm just saying like, as a bloke, I feel like when you're in your 30s and your 40s, you've still got that like young fire in you, but you've also got like a decade potentially of like respect, because hopefully you should have been working for that time, so you've probably got a lot of experience under your belt. So, you know, people in your 30s, generally that's when you're starting to like potentially really set the stage of like, you know, people start their business. So say now, hopefully you've got a little bit of money saved up and you can kind of do that. Then it's like in your 40s, yeah, it's like you're kind of officially middle-aged, isn't it? It's kind of funny to think that. Because I still think like some days, like I think technically I could probably have like, well, if I lived my life 2 times still now, I'd just about be 100. You know, like, so that's not impossible. Like my granddad can smoke. He started smoking when he was 14. No, 12. 12, sorry. He lived till he was like 86. So, and he smoked, like, I don't know, loads. And he was in the army as well. And he just like did all kinds of crazy shit. So, plus you've got all of like the dangers of just like them being exposed to all these chemicals and stuff like we take for granted. So, and he still did it. He drank loads as well. He loved his drink. He fucking built him in, but I don't think he can play as that. Look how dope he looks. I really wish they kind of expanded a bit more on his, like, when he's in that form. Because I'm not even kidding, I think he, like, has, like... Because his whole point is like, he doesn't want to move. But he does look really quite cool in that form. So having him as a playable character, and his axe looks really cool in that mode. It sounded like black with a big red gem in it, and it's like, yeah, he's just kind of cool character. And his power I think it could have worked in this game. I just can't remember seeing him in the, because I had a peek, and I assumed that, oh, it's probably like now, like, that's sort of unwritten law that like they don't really do unlockable characters anymore, and you expect to just have all characters, so I just assume. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Yeah, the whole fake category thing was like weak sauce. It's like, why does it have to be? I don't know why it had to like be fake. I guess it was just a new way for them to kind of just say, there's no one here who can get hurt. So then when you sort of see like Gin do his bank run, it slices like the whole city. You're like, okay, well at least they're not real.
あんたと一緒にしないでくれる？言ったぞ、私は。大方貴様が油せんべいでもかじっていて、私の言葉を聞き漏らしたのだろう。
I'm gonna actually believe him, because from my experience, I was thinking, I was like, that wouldn't make any sense, because you go to the effort of like making Arianeta But I don't know, because I guess it would be fun to play Soifon. And you wouldn't even need to have the other guy, because he doesn't really do anything anyway. So yeah, you could just have it so like Soifon's the playable character that you're against him with. And then in the cutscene you just have Hatching. It's funny, because I do remember, like, I think it's like the Heat Soul games, where it's just like insane. I think I downloaded one of them for an emulator, which was just like so shit on my phone. But like, it was like you could just about play it, but it was janky as fuck. But when I was at sea, I was like, in desperate times. I mean, it was like so many characters. It was just like, again, like a lot of them hadn't really been fleshed out that point. But it was just like you could be like every single one of the Vizards, and I was like, okay, I suppose that's pretty interesting, because I was like, be interesting to see how they like play all their characters now. And it's just like you play as Hatchet, and it was just like his character's like so huge. And it's just like I can't remember if he had a sword or something like that. It's just like it just looks so janky. And it's just like introduces his power, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's gonna put the elephant mask on, and he's gonna probably do something, which he does, and he does. He just makes that like massive prison, I suppose. Is he? Oh, it's his Bankai. Oh yeah, the best guy. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Yeah, this guy was actually one of my favorites. This guy's so big. He was quite scary. Like he just becomes like this huge whale thing. So, like, when he flies that Zero.
そうか。ならば問題はない。貴様と私では勝負にならぬということは、我が神である王が誰より理解しておられる。
Just a good way for them to just make fodder from Twilight. Yeah, and then this dude. I'm telling you, if they like put his minions in and then they have put him in, I will actually lose it. I'm assuming they haven't. I might lose it. They're like fleshed out characters, like, because I don't. Oh, I probably will play as that. I'd rather play as Barragan. Or again, going back to my first point, I don't know. Just take these fights out. Take out all like that shit at the start in the Soul Society bit. Well, those are 9 missions, and then any of the fluffy stuff, and they could just make the 1,000-year blood war. Because I don't think your argument's like very good if you're just sort of like, well, they couldn't pay for the voice actor. What are you talking about? They had to pay for like a whole new scenes with that. So it's like, that's only if they had to. If they couldn't, I don't know, use like the actual audio from the show. 6. Oh shit.
なんだお前、10銀の下か。なるほどな。ソウルソサイティに捨ててきたとは聞いたが、納得だぜ。こんな暗そうな面したやつじゃ、捨てるもやむなしって。バカにしないでくれ。そんなに本気になるなんて。
I told you, I don't want to play. What is that doing?
表を上げろ。ワビスケ。僕の残白刀の能力知っているかな。その名を僕の前で。
What does that even do, though? Shield.
軽々しく口にしないことだ。同じ命を落とすにしても傷浅いまま死にたいだろう。
なんだできるんじゃねえか、そういう顔もよ。
おとなしくしろ。抵抗するな、抵抗するな。
逃げられるか。
この程度
よっ、オラオラオラ、
この程度
金軽いな。
I love it, I just fucking do it. Actually go, how am I supposed to do this? I can't, he's got some kind of shield.
3番隊なんだお前、10銀の下か。なるほどな、ソウルソサイティに捨ててきたとは聞いたが納得だぜ。こんな暗そうな面したやつじゃ捨てるもやむなしって。
爽快なものにしたくはないんだ。面を上げろ、ワビスケ。僕の残白刀の能力知っているかな。その名を僕の前で軽々しく口にしないことだ。同じ命を落とすにしても傷浅いまま死にたいだろう。
なんだできるんじゃねえか、そういう顔もよ。
君を切る。切られた相手は重みに耐えかね地に這いつくばる。そして必ず詫びるかのように神戸を差し出す。故に詫びすけ。
いいじゃねえか、そういう顔が見たかったんだ。そういう顔が戦いの顔だぜ。このアギラの翼をただの翼と思うなよ。触れるもの全て叩き潰す岩より重い鋼の翼だ。
あの人は僕の憧れだった。ずっと背中を見て追いかけてきた。そしてあの人の命令に従って周りの人たちを傷つけて。そうだ、君の言う通り僕は捨てられたのかもしれない。でも僕なんかよりずっと辛い思いをしているはずの人たちが僕を励ましたり気遣ったりしてくれる。本当にありがたくて耐え難い。あの人の命令に従うと決めたのは僕自身だ。だからこそ僕は僕の罪を背負い続けていくんだ。僕は前に進むよ。
Yeah, okay, stuff.
3番隊なんだお前、10銀の下か。なるほどな、ソウルソサイティに捨ててきたとは聞いたが納得だぜ。こんな暗そうな面したやつじゃ捨てるもやむなしって。
傷浅いまま死にたいな。面を上げろ、ワビスケ。僕の残白刀の能力知っているかな。
Why did you just go far away?
僕の前で軽々しく口にしないことだ。同じ命を落とすにしても傷浅いまま死にたいだろ
う。なんだできるんじゃねえか、そういう顔もよ。
そろそろ終わりにしよう。切られた相手は重みに耐えかね地に這いつくばる。そして必ず詫びるかのように神戸を差し出す。故に詫びすけ。
いいじゃねえか、そういう顔が見たかったんだ。そういう顔が戦いの顔だぜ。このアギラの翼をただの翼と思うなよ。触れるもの全て叩き潰す岩より重い鋼の翼だ。
あの人は僕の憧れだった。ずっと背中を見て追いかけてきた。そしてあの人の命令に従って周りの人たちを傷つけて。そうだ、君の言う通り 僕は捨てられたのかもしれない。でも僕なんかよりずっと辛い思いをしているはずの人たちが僕を励ましたり気遣ったりしてくれる。本当にありがたくて耐え難い。あの人の命令に従うと決めたのは僕自身だ。だからこそ僕は僕の罪を背負い続けていくんだ。僕は前に進むよ。君の死も背負ってね。
軽いな。
バカにしないでくれ。おとなしくしろ。この程度。
軽いな。よっ吹き飛べ。
これぐらい。これはどうだ。まだ。
Yes, Jesus. Fucking Jesus.
切られた相手は重みに耐えかね地に這いつくばる。そして必ず詫びるかのように神戸を差し出す。故に詫びすけ。
Shoulder of bird. Start off hard, didn't it?
くそ、なんだ翼が急に。
切りつけたものの重さを倍にする。2度切ればさらに倍。
Yeah, he's
3度
got
切れば
the
そのまた
right,
倍。
fought the right dude, isn't
そ
he?
れが僕の残白と詫びすけの能力。
It's pretty
君
good.
の翼が本当に岩より重い翼なら塔に飛べる重さじゃない。
Even though it doesn't really explain how that
細工
works.
しやがって。
Like, what's the
汚ねえ
limit?
野郎だ。それが戦士の戦いかよ。
戦士の戦い、そんなもの。
But that does seem like it could be really broken. Like, what could that bank on?
3番隊の対価は金銭価。花の持つ意味は絶望。それはすなわち3番隊の矜持だ。戦いは英雄的であってはならない。戦いは爽快なものであってはならない。戦いとは絶望に満ち暗く恐ろしく
Yeah, I don't think
陰
he's
惨な
playable.
もの
I
で
think
な
he's
くて
just
は
like
な
a
らな
little
い。
boss. But
それでこそ人は戦いを恐れ戦いを避ける道を選択す
Again.
る。僕の残白刀ワビスケは全ての残白刀の中で最もその3番隊の考えに即した刀だと僕は思ってる。切りつけたものの重さを増やし続け、切られた相手は重みに
it's an
耐えかね
interesting sort
地
of
に這い
because
つく
yeah,
ま
you
い。
kind of
そして必ず
hook your enemies.
詫びる
I
か
suppose.
のように
Be
神
good
戸
at
を差し
cutting
出す。
limbs off.
ゆえにワビスケ。
And obviously the head, if you could.
待ってくれ。
戦士が命乞いをするものじゃないよ。さようなら空の戦士。できれば僕を許さないでほしい。
It's just like I don't feel like that's a good fight because that was like a different form of Kira. He does have like different moves, but it's like he's not really a true enemy because he's just like a tank. I call it like a tank enemy. Because sometimes you have like I say normal enemies and you've got like a secret. What was the secret? I'm not really sure what that means. Because there's a few of those. I hope.
茨で覆い隠してくれた君には感謝しなきゃいけないね。おかげで誰にも見られなくて済んだ。
Yeah, so I think this is when he like finally fleshes his character out.
たく拍子抜けだぜ。
こんなんで副隊長を倒せると思うなよ。柱が壊された。
やられたのか。一体誰が。
It just feels so stupid as well, because it's just like all this power scaling stuff's always bullshit. Because it's like Aizen is just monstrously more powerful than all of these guys. So him just sending in all the small prayers doesn't really mean anything. He should have just gone in himself and just try to save all of the really strong people. Because it's just like all of his espadas get fucking demolished. And then he just fucking destroys them. It's just like, he should have just done that.
駒村隊長。でかい駒村隊長。
Yeah, look at his sword. It's great.
カルデロン。
Yeah, huge.
なんじゃこりゃ。引くな鉄左衛門。絶対にわしの後ろに立っておれ。挽回国上天元妙。なんだこいつは。なんだ一体何なんだお前は。そうだな、まだ名乗ってはいなかった。わしは7番隊隊長駒村佐治。恥ずかしながら貴公の言う通り虫けらのような男だ。ようこれで終わらせる。どこにいようとも同じこと。すげえ。当たり前じゃ。お前の挽回とじゃまだ。
Look at it, the spelling error. It's not even spelling, it's grammar. It's space, I assume.
気づいとらんと思うたんだ。バカタレだ。安心せえ。隊長にはいいやつ。
You show me a Nintendo game with a spelling error. You got. Oh wait.
あいにくと今日のわしは耳が遠い。
That's loads, I know.
さて、ようやく。
Just those guys are probably getting paid more than me.
かかれ。前例をとしてここで叩き潰せ。肉裂かれようと骨の一辺まで鉄壁とせ。
Yeah, same with him. So why doesn't he just go and just fucking take as many as he can? Just don't waste your time with like getting the little guys to it. Because he'll probably just die. Especially if you're like league stronger.
情けなくて見るに耐えんな。いい機会だ。この際適当なところで何かのついでに死ね。
はあ。何言ってんすか。怖くもねえしガチガチでもねえし。絶対死なねえし。
そうか。じゃあ死ぬな。
やれやれ肩が凝るね。気合の入った山爺といるとこっちまでさ。
そうだな。これが片付いたら久しぶりに2人で先生の肩でも。
Rob his penis.
いやいや凝ってるのは僕の肩だってば。
何言ってるんだ。見たことないぞお前の肩が凝ってるところなんて。
始まるぞ松本。心に乱れはねえか。
何の話です。
いや、行くぞ気を抜くな松本。
Where did that go? Wow. I guess it just broke up. Yeah, anyway, so everyone's like listening, so Dick Critical, I Take Speed. Okay, what's this last one? I think we do buy Barracuda. I think we do buy Barracuda. I'm worried that Stark would have. This looks like the shittest one. I'll do this one first. I'm like, oh, I fucking know. I know the fight. It's kind of cool.
隊長、
It's a
こ
bit
の3人
random.
は私がやります。隊長は奥のエスパーダを。
やれんのか。
はい。
I mean, again, it's just good effort they've actually made all the models. It's just, yeah, I don't want to play. I guess I don't want to play them. Hannibal is the star of the show.
やろう、ハリベル様に剣を。待ちな、アパッチ。
This is Team Feminist.
なんだミラローズ。この女をとっとと片付けてからハリベル様のところに行けばいいだろう。
Little women those.
その通りですわ。目の前の敵に集中できないようじゃそこが知れますわよ。
だったさんさんてめえくら。悪いけどさっさと終わらせるわよ。うなる、ハイネコ。行け。ドアー。あめえんだよ。お前なんか相手になんねえんだよ。
はじけ飛び
あんたひなもり、もう平気なの？
はい。心配しないでランギクさん。私は確かに5番隊副隊長として副官賞をつけてここへ来ました。でもそれは5番隊の隊員たちを預かる者としてという意味です。アイゼン隊長の部下としてじゃありません。あの人はもうソウルソサイティの敵ですから。
そうね、分かってるならいいわ。
Kill my boss.
気づいてるか知らないけど、あなたアイゼン隊長って言ったのよ。くそ、調子に乗りやがって。長引かせた方が面倒そうだ。あれで一気に片付けるよ。
仕方ありませんね。
突き上げろシエルモ。食い散らせレオーナ。
締め殺せアナコンダ。
そんな、ほとんど無傷なんて。 キメラパルカ。何よあれ。キメラパルカ、解放した私たち3人の左腕から作った私たちのペットだ。名前はアヨン。何この寒気。何か底の見えない深い穴を覗き込んだような。ハイネカ。ああ、言い忘れてた。アイオンは死ぬほど強いから気をつけろよ。
ランギクさん、待ってるランギクさん、すぐ直すから。これじゃ呼吸できない。急がないと。
Yeah, I mean to emphasize actually what it does, because it doesn't do it very well on this stage watcher. I think it takes a chunk, basically blows a chunk out of Rangiku's eye. It's like, yeah.
ひなもりくん、よく頑張ったな。少し休んでる、ひなもり。
Bit weird there, dude.
キル、こいつは俺が引き受けとく。お前はひなもりとランギクさんを。特にランギクさんは急がないと危ねえ。頼んだぜ、元4番隊。い
つの話をしてるんですか。
なんだあいつら。
仲間でしょ。柱の方から来たのを見ましたわ。
見てたんならなんで止めねえんだてめえ。
いくつどこ見てる。
Take that, you little crap.
どうした。
Take this, cretin head.
逃がすか。命を刈り取る形をしてるだ。行くぞ、構えろ。あばよ、効果あったか。
あよ、手出す暇なんかやるなよ。さっさと来るぜ、あよ。
Why does penis? What does that do? Oh, what do you mean what does it do?
ダメなバカ。ライオンに私らの言葉なんか聞こえるわけないだろ。
あの子がこっちのセリフにリアクションするところ見たことありませんものね。
ち、やっぱ出すんじゃなかったぜ。君の悪いやつだ。
Take that.
命を刈り取る形をしてるだ。行くぞ、構えろ。あばよ。
It looks a bit weird when he died. It does look very painful. Even though he's bloated.
化け物が簡単に切れやがって。しろ。
That's really nice.
くそ、あと少しなのに。あと少し。
やれやれ、総隊長を前に出させるとは情けない大使たちじゃの。
山本総隊長。
Just leave it at that, shall we? Oh, yeah, exactly. You should have just done it anyway. You should have just taken care of it. Don't even know why he's not in this shit, guy. Probably, yeah, kills it. Well, he should have just gone in by himself. He got in by himself, he's bonk, right? Probably could have taken him out. Yeah, that could be fun.
その子、ここからどかしちゃもらえないかな。なんでだい。その子がいたんじゃ全力で戦えない。君だってそうじゃないの？
んだと
？Childish looking at her.
黙ってろリリネット。いいぜ、全力で戦ってくれなくても俺も全力では戦わねえ。どういう意味だ？俺向かねえんだよ、そういうの。性格的にどうにか戦ってるふりだけして他の連中の戦いが終わんの。
That's because he's been like alone for so long, so he just relishes any contact, so he doesn't really want to end it. He's like so freak show strong that he can't even like have friends because then he goes out into the real world, into the hollow world. It's like his spiritual pressure is so freak show strong.
あんた一緒に戦わないの？
もちろん。
Yeah, so what he's done is like he split himself. He's like so powerful. He's able to still like discharge loads of energy into this fully fledged creature.
ありがとう。優しいんだね。そうならないことを祈ってるよ。
ああ、そう。んじゃ、私とやろっか。
それはダメだ。君はまだ子供じゃないか。は
あ？子供？私が？あんたね、アランカルに年なんか。
分かってる。だがダメなものはダメだ。君は家に帰ってマリでもついてなさい。
そこまでバカにすんならやってやろうじゃないの。
参ったな。
僕の見立てじゃ君たち3人の中じゃあっちの子が3番手だ。どうかな。僕としちゃあっちのおじいちゃんが1番、君が2番だと嬉しいんだけど。そうか、悪いな。俺がプリメールだ。やっぱりか。
By quite a margin.
残念だな。君みたいなのが一番だとやりづらいんだよ。どうも。なあ、あんたらの挽回ってのはみんなあのくらい強いのか？そりゃまあ奥の手だからね。挽回ってのはみんなそれなりのもんだとは思うよ。じゃあ例えばあっちの氷のやつの挽回とあんたとじゃどっちが強いんだ？どうかな。室ヶ谷隊長は天才だからね。あと100年もしたら追い抜かれちゃうと思うよ。そうか。それじゃ今はまだあんたの方が強いってことだ。浮き酒。
強楽。
ちょっと持っててくれるかい。やっこさんようやくやる気みたいなんでね。ああ、あんたらの挽回ってのが見てみたくなった。イリネット来い。
でっかい声出すなよ。びっくりするじゃんか。
どうしてその子を？俺たちは2人で1人だ。フォローからアランカルに進化するとき、他のアランカルが肉体と刀に分けたフォローの力を俺たちは2つの体に分けた。俺たちが1つに帰るとき、俺たちの力も解放される。 蹴散らせロスロボス。
加点胸骨。よっこいしょった。
さてと行くぜリリネット。シカトすんな。頭割れたらどうすんだよハーツのパパ。うるせえぞ。だいたいその格好でどこが頭かなんて分かりゃしねえよ。
それにしてもその手の銃セロを撃てるんだね。
そう
だ。別の何かも撃てると思っていいのかな。
撃てねえよ。
嘘が下手だね。ここまで来て隠したってしょうがないじゃないの。
こっちのセリフだぜ。わざわざめんどくせえ解放までしたんだ。無理にでもあんたの挽回見せてもらうぜ。
ダメダメ。いくら解放して強くなったからってただのセロじゃいくら撃っても。
ゼロメトラチェット。逃げても無駄だぜ。
ちょっと待った。こんな技ズルじゃないの。
装御の断り。
今のはセロ。
Yeah, he's kind of perfect for it, isn't he? Yeah. I'm about to know. Oh. Someone's written a comment. Please die. Jesus.
話にならんの。わしをここから一歩動かすことすらできんのか。
なんだ今のは。こいつに当たる寸前で蹴りの速度が急速に遅く。
隊長。
騒ぐな。問題ない。
Oh, shut up, I'm fine.
動きが鈍るのとは違う。
Yeah, her arm's fucked. Does she ever get that bad? I can't remember. I don't think she does. I think, like, canonically, that's it. Her arm is just... That's it, it's gone. Scars of war. He's like, Miri, what's that serum that you've got? What serum? That's what I heard when you fought Ishtar, that, like, he shot your arm. No, I don't think that. No, I swear you were talking about like, what happened. No. So you don't have anything that you could give me, like, Grandma? No. You said that very quick. Well, you don't know. I don't think so. Could you look into it? No, sorry. I'm just quite busy with it.
最も強大で最も絶対的なあらゆる存在の前に立ちふさがる死の形。
Not necessarily. There are ways to stop it.
死というものはそういうものだ。
Yeah, Barracks, I know you.
ここから先この戦いが終わるまで貴様の頭で理解できることなど何一つ起こることはない。口ろアロガンテ。
なんだあの姿。
あらゆるものはわしのそばから追い死に絶え。
I wanna get that eyeball.
やろう。何しやがる気だ。逃げろお前だ。お前のかなう相手じゃない。え？貴様もだ隊長か。レスピラー。
せ。
隊長、
早くしろ。私を殺したいのか。
くせ
滑稽じゃな。死神でも死には恐怖するものらしい。
お前だ。右手だけは守れよ。骨になった部分を切り落として逃げるためにな。
隊長。
That's a horrible power. That's really fucked. Like, oh, I don't think he's playable though. Yeah.
グランカイド、お前には過ぎた気のちんじゃ。朽ち果てて死ぬ。小さき不届き者が不届き者が遊んでおる。
Take this. Take this. Look, I got one on.
Yeah. この挽回は使わずに終わらせたかった。この挽回は私の隠密軌道としての矜持に反するのだ。この攻撃は暗殺と呼ぶには派手すぎる。甘い。遊んでおる。小さき不届き者が遊んでおる。行くぞ挽回。この攻撃は暗殺と呼ぶには派手すぎる。ジャック砲雷光面。
And her Bankai does actually kind of make sense because they do, because I like that, and that does kind of show almost like the lack of discrimination. It's just it's like it isn't it's like it isn't just happens that her Bankai is also really convenient to her being in a stealth ops. It's funny that it is like just shows that sometimes like I guess. It's a crazy rocket launcher. It's not even like a fucking rocket launcher, it's like a nuclear missile.
Taicho! やりましたよ。
話せ。気色悪い。
Absolutely just chunked it. I can't unlock it. I'm sorry. Now we're cooking. Excuse the pun. Pun.
山本総隊長。
75 seconds, you got it. Let's move.
殺すことしか考えられるもののけか。哀れ。
Wow, I really had to stop that.
こちらから行くぞ。万象一切怪人となせ。友人じゃった。やれやれ、もう予算か。お主のような哀れな獣を何度も切るのは気が重い。よせというのがわからんか、小わっぱ。そんなものか、無人。万象一切怪人となせ。友人じゃった。
Not bad.
キラ、まだじゃ。結界を強張れ。その息やよし。息に免じてやけど程度で済ましておいてやる。
They're evil. They probably deserve to die. They're real evil spirits. I don't think it was getting a giant weapon. Sorry, it wasn't a weapon. What does that mean? Oh, look at that. I guess hit this one. And that'll be it. This takes ages. I mean, it's good. I thought I'd finished. I should. I mean, it's more as far as I should really get this. It sucks, doesn't it? You're next. Blondie, big boobs. Is that?
てめえほどの力でまだ3番目か。私ほどの力で私の力の底などまだ貴様に見せた覚えはないぞ。そうかよ。だが
それはこっちも同じだ。
Land awakened, okay. Well. Behind you.
続きをやろうぜ。こんなものが隊長の力か。こんな連中にアパッチたちはやられたのか。いいんだ。プレスエスパーダの力でその目を挟みつけ。撃て。キブロ。容赦はしない。まだだ。
Am I supposed to be being killed?
その程度か。負けるわけにはいかない。
No, why are you doing this?
挽回の状態で試したことはねえ。やってみるか。何の話だ。花のように凍りついた。100人の花が咲き終える頃にはてめえの命が消えている。言葉は手は噛みつけ。続きをやろうぜ。
You take anything.
やめとけ。噛みつけ。集中が切れてる。斬新を冷めぬ一撃で死ぬ。激流が貴様を飲み込む。カスケー
ド。はい。
戦いはここからだ。何にやられる。飛べ。殴った。まあその程度か。おいさまの手まで。蹴りをつける。よく動くやつ。噛みつけ。
Oh my god.
続きをやろうぜ。
I don't think that's it.
超えてみろ。本気など見せておいた。命まで奪いはしない。やめとけ。
I'm supposed to kill him again.
氷点百花層。その雪に触れた者は瞬時に花のように凍りついた。100人の花が咲き終える頃にはてめえの命が消えている。聞いておくぜ。エスパーダ。トレスエスパーダ。ティア・ハリベルだ。10番隊隊長。 室ヶ谷藤四郎だ。戦その計画沈める。まだだ、この程度。もう一回負けるわけにはいかない。氷点評価層。その雪に触れた者は瞬時に花のように凍りつく。100人の花が咲き終える頃にはてめえの命が消えている。言葉待てよ。触れた者は瞬時に花のように凍りつく。100人の花が咲き終える頃にはてめえの命は消えている。悪いな、部下の敵は撃たせてやれねえ。
So like so poetic. Alright, well, this has been your boy Dick Critical. Hey, we have an explosive one. I don't think I could do this. My black penis. My black penis. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna watch this cutscene and then that's it.
Ukitake.
文句は言わせないぞ。向こうも二人みたいなもんだ。俺が加勢しても卑怯じゃないだろう。それにお前は挽回する気もないみたいだしな。
いやいや、これからするってば。
いや、よせ。お前の挽回はこんな人目につく場所で使うもんじゃない。それにこの手の敵は俺の能力の方がうまくやれるさ。
なるほどね。敵の攻撃を吸収し、全てそのまま相手に返す能力ってわけか。しかも相手に返す技の速度や圧力を相手がかわすタイミングを見失うようにほんの少しだけ狂わせている。見た目の割に随分と性悪な能力だぜ、隊長さん。
ガルガンタ、新手か。
エスパーダの頭3人に加勢できるようなのがまだいるっての？考えたくないね。
なんだあいつは。
得体の知れないのが出てきたね。ワンダーワイス。
なんだ。
浮竹、重四郎。
駒村隊長、ここはもういいです。行ってください。
キラ、
いくら駒村隊長が僕らを守ってくれても、僕らだけが生き残ってもみんなが全滅しちゃ意味なんてないじゃないですか。行ってください、駒村隊長。
嫌な匂いやな、相変わらず。
同感だな。
死の匂いってのはこういうのを言うんやろね。
結構なことじゃないか。死の匂いこそこの光景にふさわしい。
ああ、終わりだ。本当に。
待てや、久しぶりやな、アイゼン。
Oh, I don't feel very good at all. Oh, that's good anyway.